Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Are you supposed to be talking to me, though? You know
I am,
what you doing? Why you all...
I'm changing my posture
playing?
because every time I be lean back.
Well, your posture is the posture.
Right.
Okay,
This is late night.
This is Goins Live-After Dark. Okay, let me
Not
make
after
sure.
dark.
No, we are. This is Live
No,
After Dark.
I know, but
Yeah.
the BET.
Oh yeah, BT. Okay, I'm just seeing that our sound is good.
We do this sound check here.
Yeah.
And what's up, host Sway?
You saw Host Way? Oh.
It is right there.
Oh, Sway.
She's singing. Spirit is moving.
The spirit is moving. Oh, whoa. Okay, let me.
Oh yeah. So our
sound is
mics
good.
are super working.
They're super. Hey, where's Grace? You're hilarious. Where's Grace?
She
Grace
better be in bed.
Josue, she is asleep. She's asleep.
Yeah.
Do we sound okay, Josue? You're a sound check.
Yeah, we sound good.
Do we sound good? Nah, he is our producer right now. I believe we sound good.
Okay. It's still Christmas at our house. We're getting that down.
It is still Christmas at our
He said
house.
we're good. Thank you, brother.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Who sounds better? No, I'm just playing. Yeah, we still have the Christmas decorations up. Don't judge us. My mom is coming out here, and we said we would leave the Christmas decorations up for her on Grace's first birthday. So that's why they're up. They'll be down when they down. Okay,
They down, yes.
They're gonna be going down.
So yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
You know it's after dark. Hey,
Hey,
no,
right.
look. Don't act brand new.
I'm not.
Y'all should
I
see
didn't
how
say
he
nothing.
acted.
I didn't.
Okay.
That's actually a good idea to keep it.
Yeah, because then we can see. Then we don't have to be like this. What's the comment that somebody left? Huh? Okay.
But yeah, join us.
Are you comfortable? You kind of like. You
Yeah.
look like you're leaning.
I mean, I
you want some
kind of.
pillows? You want to lean forward and talk to me like this?
Yeah.
You guys, this is really after dark. You wanna know why? Because we were supposed to go live earlier, but we didn't because we had amazing guests over and amazing dinner, and we just fellowshipped and chopped it up. So that's why. And we committed to Goins Live every Saturday, and yeah, so that's why we're here now.
So here
that's
we
why I'm
are.
a little. Hey.
So here we are, and I think it's important to keep a commitment. Right, I vowed to you before.
Yeah, you did.
Pastor Holder, Pastor, my cousin Holder.
Yes.
Oldest, I call him oldest, but Pastor Holder
Yes.
married us. So vows, commitments.
We made a commitment to each other that we would stick with Goins Live every Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the purpose?
The purpose is for 5 pillars, right? Our 5 elements or 5 things that are going on in our realm.
Yeah. And 5 means grace.
Yes, and it's not excluding other things, but get Goins Pest Control is one of them.
Where we get the bugs going. Yes.
The Outgoings, which focuses on our marriage.
And just everything we do as a couple, including being parents.
Family. We have Keep It Goins Foundation, which is about the give back stories and updates on everything.
Yeah.
Goins Guidance.
Yes.
Which is
spiritual things.
Spiritual things, yes. Which is most important. And then Goins Goodies, and we've expanded that from just like a nutritious lifestyle, which is the primary aspect of that, to lifestyle and
he just loves food, and I do too. And he's a really good cook.
Thank you.
If you are on the page, it's not that I don't cook. It's just he loves to cook. So when someone loves something as much as he does, I just receive. Yeah. I'm just like, babe, you love cooking. Go right ahead. I receive, and I will partake.
1000%.
In the meal.
So we know that this is important to us.
Yeah.
Let me start this live off, this Goins Live, by saying, whatever is important to you as far as your purpose is, the only thing that you can do is be consistent.
Facts.
If you fail and you're consistent, you try again, eventually you'll work things out that you're supposed to if you starting. I would maybe we're starting in the Goins guidance. I don't know here.
Should we start there?
Yeah, we can start there.
Because that kind of flows. Yeah, let's do that because
Yeah.
spiritual things flow into everything else. So we deal with the spiritual things first because they really give us the grace to do all the other stuff that we do. So yeah, let's start there. Goins guidance.
Yeah. Somebody said something. Yo. Yeah, we'll keep this up. That one's having trouble. Stella.
Hi, Stella. Hey, girl.
I hope he has some roses for you. Anyways, so dad
Stella
joke.
Rose.
Yeah.
Stella, you can get them tomorrow for that.
So, anyways, what came to my mind immediately is, if you go to the gym and you lift weights, you get stronger.
Yeah.
So, how do your words carry weight? And I was thinking that when you say something and there's circumstances that do happen, but you complete or you find a way to get done what you say, and that becomes a part of your makeup. So that means now your words have weight because someone else may not know it, but you know that when you say something and that you complete it, then you begin to value your own words.
Yeah.
So then your words start to carry weight. And then when you are in the position to, say something to somebody else that carries your word towards them in any capacity, then you're going to value your words first because you've already been giving your own words weight. Now that you want that to obviously be for good, but I believe that leads into what we're doing here, being consistent. If we said, hey, we want to go live, and if we don't go live, we'll definitely let you know because it's a circumstance. But if we have the ability to go live, to continue to do what we want to accomplish, every time we go live, even though it's later on after 10, we still had the capacity to do it today. So what that builds a weightiness to our words and our value.
I like that.
That's what came in my mind at the moment.
Okay, no, I love that.
Your words carry weight.
Yeah, Goins guidance is something that, we started to do a grace-filled devotional because we only function by the grace of God. Like, that's it. Like, I can't do anything without the grace of God. And I remember when we first got married, Ryan's been flowing in the gospel of grace for a while, and I had never really been taught grace, though it's the gospel and Jesus Christ is grace. But I just, growing up the way that I did in church, the way that I didn't understand that. And so when I used to be like, you better, remember to do this, or you better do that, you'd be like, by the grace of God, I will. And I used to get so irritated. I used to be like, what? Okay, yeah, but you need to. And I would just go right back to that. And it took me a while to get what you were saying to now where I'm saying it like, by the grace of God, I'm a good mom. By the grace of God, I'm a great wife. By the grace of God, this and this and that and that. And the pressure that I was putting on you to perform your husbandly duties, which weren't a bad thing. Right. It's just, I didn't understand what you were saying. Like, hey, I can't, if I put pressure on myself to do everything that you want me to do, it's going to come out of performance and I'm going to fail. It's not going to work. I just did not get that until really now. So I appreciate you for being consistent. That's one thing I could say about you. You've always been consistent, whether it's consistently leaving the toilet seat up or no, for real, like just in general, like you really are consistent with the things that you say. And it's helped me now being under a prophetic covering to now we're decreeing and we're declaring, but what that really means, just all the things that I just appreciate that about you. It's really helped me on my walk with Christ. What
do you feel, just being authentic, me leading you into this next.
You're leading me.
Leading her.
I used to be so in charge, y'all, until I got married and I fell back.
I'm obviously, when you're running a live and you're moving it towards a podcast. We're being super authentic. I'm leading her into what potentially the next moment can be.
And I'm letting her lead.
So is that not a decree to some degree?
Which part?
What you just said about saying by the grace of God. That it's not just a statement.
Yeah, no, it's real, because as I'm saying it, I believe it, because I know that I can't do everything the way that I want to do it without his grace. Like, I just can't. And it just takes the pressure off of me to, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a decree.
It's like a decree. And that's really what January has been for us. Decreeing. So what I've never really decreed consistently.
I know.
I've prayed consistently.
But you shared with me why, which I didn't experience growing up the way that I did.
I didn't really decree because of a lack of understanding about what it meant and what decreeing is under grace.
Under grace. Key word.
Under grace, right? Decreeing. First of all, it's like, well, do I decree or do I make a statement about my life that God says, in order to get him to do something? That's one false way of decreeing that I grew up watching, which is why I wasn't consistent, because I would decree something and be like, man, on this 900th decree, is he gonna do it? Because I was taught wrong. So it's like, man, I'm not doing this no more. And then you kind of get into this unspiritually educated, and it's not really our fault. It's just, if people didn't understand the grace of God or the gift of righteousness, then they were decreeing from performance, which is no different than trying to do something that really has a dead end or a dead work, because God is like, hey, this is not what you're supposed to do. I told you to do this, but you're performing because you really think you want that, but you don't want that.
Yeah.
And now you're spiritually performing by decreeing in order to get me to move. That's like me saying it long enough for God to be like,
I'm gonna say it as many times.
And God is like, okay, angels, rolling dice. Like, oh, he said it then. Bam, go get him.
You reminded me of also when you were like, when you decree, like, I decree that I'm wealthy. It's like, okay, how?
Right.
You know, like the details. And obviously we're taught, and it's true because it's all throughout the Bible, how detailed God is.
Yeah.
And
facts. Big facts.
I love details. Like,
facts.
I love super details, and I get it. Most men aren't detailed.
Yeah.
But that's where the woman comes in.
True.
And when we were decreeing, you know, as we're being taught, you're like, I believe that we're wealthy. I'm like, right. But how? Like, can we, let's craft it. Let's get descriptive. Like, even today when we wrote what we want for 2026, and all the things you wrote were like, I know what you meant.
Right.
I was like, let me write a full sentence. So that's what I'm saying. We help each other in all ways, especially in our spiritual walk. Because again, when you're on a spiritual walk with your spouse, first of all, in general, like, people on the outside looking in, whatever they believe, like, first of all, we are to love everyone.
Right.
Period. Right. Whatever we believe in, it's not to project on anyone else. It's not to say you need to believe this way or you do. It's not that. It's literally, we believe this way, therefore the love that we're taught to be, that should look like a bright light.
Right.
So if it's a bright light, people are attracted to bright lights. Like, they're to bright. When somebody comes in, you ever heard somebody tell you, you light up the room? Like, you ever heard somebody tell you, man, you came in here, it was dark? I mean, that wouldn't be a compliment. I'm sorry. Like, it just got dark in here, because now if you made the room dark, we can't see nothing. There's no distinction. Nobody wants that. People want distinction. We asking ChatGPT for distinction, like in detail. So when we say that we're the righteousness of God in Christ, it is because he's righteous. We're not self-righteous. That's perfection that we ain't ever going to be. So our walk has been growing in that understanding as a couple, and what people see on the outside, our desire is that they see God's love.
Yeah.
And not judgment, and not look at them. They think they so holy art thou. They think no, we're not. We're not holy art thou, nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not none of that. I literally am just a woman that was blessed to be alive, graced to be alive. I want to fulfill my purpose. God, what do you have for me? I want to help. I want to give back. That's it. Like, I don't have any other agenda here.
Yeah. And then a lot of times when people will say, y'all are holy, if anyone says that, that's their problem. Right. Think about it. If I'm telling you,
oh, you think you holy?
Oh, you think you're holy, it's because I think I'm holy. Right. That's the reason why. Like, I don't understand why people don't get that concept. It's like, whenever someone's doing this, it's because they're trying to shout down the noise in them that they're dealing with it. Yeah. So, Drewski, for example, right?
Oh my gosh, that video is so funny.
Anybody that I looked up the definition of catch-22 because I thought that'd be dope for that, but it doesn't work. Doesn't work for what I'm trying to say. Okay. Or caveat is close.
We'll get to the Drewski.
But the Drewski is Drewski did what he was going to do.
He did a high production,
right? He did what
comedic skit on making fun of the stigma of mega churches, and pastors who are just taking money from people.
Right. The response that people gave to that is only pointing to what they obviously believe. Because I'm going to comment from my point of view on the situation.
For sure.
It was for those who were that took offense to it. They were either the ones doing it, or they may have been bothered from a position of church hurt, or they may have been bothered from a position of, maybe thinking that, okay, God is going to judge, even though God has given Christ as a sacrifice and judged him so that we can be blessed.
Right.
The other side of that is it still can reinforce a false stigma that pastors that are doing well are taking money. And that's not true.
Exactly.
Because you don't know what other income a minister may have, and they could be just fulfilling their calling, but they were wise with their own money in another area. And because they're doing well, they may get lumped into that. Or if somebody that's in the church wants to give money, biblically, them giving money because their heart is moved to,
it's to spread the gospel.
It's to spread the gospel and still honored.
And yeah.
So you can't it's not a black or white.
It's not.
And the world will always try to put you in this or that. It's like, no, it's like some preachers do that. Most probably don't. And the ones that don't, and people are still prospering, and people that are still giving millions of dollars to the ministry, and it being done right, should happen because that's biblical. The ones that are doing it for their own gain, they still deserve mercy and grace, because maybe that was their issue. And then there's
which is mammon.
That's
the thing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
go ahead. No,
we flown. First of all, whenever somebody is wanting to manipulate with money, whether you in church or not, that is the spirit of mammon. Mammon is driving you to do that. So that can happen to anybody, because a pastor is still a woman or a man. Like, they're still a human being. They're not perfect, and they're not Jesus. Right. Are they held to a higher standard? Yes. But again, when one pastor is accused or, admits to stealing or taking money, then everybody starts saying, well, they all do it. That's why you shouldn't tithe. Yeah. It's the same thing, though, when you see a couple that's married, that everybody's like, oh, my gosh, marriage is great. And then when they get divorced, now everybody's getting divorced. And divorce, don't get married. What's the point? So I agree. It's not black or white, and it's not always. It's all this or all that.
Yeah.
No, you have to believe that there's still good in this world, or why are you here? That
Exactly.
means if you think everybody's bad, then you're bad. That's how I feel. It's not, everybody's not trustworthy. You're not trustworthy.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's hard to work with people because people, want to take money from you. It's hard to work. You're hard to work with.
Yeah.
That's what we've learned in business.
Yeah.
I mean, we can even pivot to
We can pivot to business.
But that was so good because we're always going to flow spiritually through all the stuff that we talk about, but we have so much to talk about because we just got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Like the last name.
Yeah. Goins Live again. That's why we give the pillars, and then it's pretty much summing up our week, if not other things, and being concurrent. Because we do have so many brands, and this is a collective where we can put this all in one place.
Yes.
And you guys can enjoy the conversation with us. So business wise, I gotta shout you out because she was on a live yesterday with Cassandra Ramble.
Yes.
And it was wonderful. And her company is
Build Her.
And in a nutshell, empowering women from a spiritual, godly perspective in entrepreneurship.
And thank you for watching Grace during that time.
Oh yeah,
she was up.
She was up, but it was really good though. Yeah, she was cheering you on. At first, she thought it was a FaceTime. Then when you didn't respond, she was like, "Oh, okay, something's different." But just the things that you said about business, I love how you said it's really important to make sure that you compensate people when they give you their time to increase your business or your project, and or ask them or be very clear with them about, hey, I don't have the income to pay you, but I can feed you, or I can do it next time. And but how important it is to compensate, especially your friends that are helping you get your dream off the ground.
Yeah, I'll say, because we have our pest control company together, and we've had various folks collaborate with jobs or help us at a job or whatever, or whatever they're helping, whatever they're doing, even with the Keep It Goins Foundation. Our desire has always been to pay people, compensate people for their time, because we understand as a service business, when we do something, we want to be compensated for our time. If I'm in your attic, I'm in your crawl space, it's hot, there's rodent poop stinking, I'm wearing a respirator, whatever, there's black widows in your crawl, whatever, like, we want to be compensated for our time as well. There's a time to sow a seed into a business or to offer free things. I mean, we've been blessed and comped at different places because that business or said owner was so generous. But we also understand when you own a business and someone is there's one thing to volunteer, but it's another thing to say, hey, will you shoot this content for this that I got going on? Will you shoot this? And the person may be like, yeah, sure. But you didn't say, I'm not going to pay you. Is that okay?
Right.
Or I'll give you something. And then the person don't know what the something is, but they're thinking whatever number they have. So one thing that happened this past week, we definitely it was just a reminder, the importance of discussing money up front before you do business with anybody, before you offer, just discuss what your expectations are up front when you're working with someone or helping someone. And also, if you own a business, and I get it, all the money may not be there for payroll, just to, pay folks. But if you're a believer, and I'm not speaking to the people who I don't believe in Jesus. Okay, I'm not talking to you. But if you believe in Jesus, then you know he is your source.
Right.
So if he's your source, then either you tell the person, hey, I genuinely can't pay you right now. I'm just letting you know, are you okay with that? And let them say, sure, no problem. But again, let them know.
Right.
But if you got something, you can say, hey, I don't have a lot, but I can pay you this. Is that okay? Sometimes you may have to pay them more than what you technically have, because it's a sacrificial seed. It's you need it more than I do.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's that.
Yeah, even depending on their value. If they're bringing something crucial to the table, then you have to recognize that that value that they bring in their product or service can benefit you long term. So I think it's super important.
Don't forget about the people who help you for free. Yeah. Don't forget about them. No. And since we are pest control owners and both licensed, you know, the wind is blowing, it's getting a little warmer. We had rain, we had a lot of moisture at the top of the year. Now it's windy, it's getting a little warm and stuff. The mosquitoes are going to be mosquitoing, okay? So we do mosquito work.
Barbecue mosquito.
And mosquitoes are really the most dangerous insect on the planet because they carry diseases, major diseases. And we're not trying to say that to scare anybody. It's just a fact. And you don't have to have mosquito problems. Like you really can have pest control that eliminates mosquitoes and is not affecting the bees, the butterflies, the squirrels. Everybody else is thriving. Ants, you know what I'm saying? But the mosquitoes, they gotta go.
Yeah.
They gotta go. I'm sorry. Like, I don't like getting bit. I don't like scratching and doing all that. I dang sure don't want them biting my baby. So mosquito control is very, very important. So if you're anywhere and mosquitoes are biting you and whoever owns that property, they need to have mosquito control. They should be paying for it because it's only going to get worse. All these pests, it's all going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. So, and mosquito control is not cheap. And it shouldn't be, okay? It should not be. Mosquitoes breed so fast. They drop their eggs in water. The larvae start swimming. Next thing you know, they all mature into adults. And they just out there mating, hiding under shadows of leaves and whatnot and waiting for you to come out and just attack you. Huh? Like, what? If we all could just have DIY mosquitoes, then we would have no problems. If everybody, but you can't. You need professional, licensed only products that only we can provide. So when you think of mosquito problems, think of Get Goins Pest Control as a solution. Yeah,
I was gonna go somewhere, but hey, we just sold you on mosquito service.
Hey, because that's gonna be the next.
So definitely give us a call. If I was gonna wrap up Get Going segment, just as a piece of business advice that we learned this week. And our always learning is to make sure you stick with your protocol.
Oh, that's good.
You know, when you have a service, and let's say, for example, you have a 30-day follow-up. Make sure that you complete your business standard follow-up within 30 days. Otherwise, you'll have customers, if you hadn't explained it to them, or
they may forget,
trying to get another service,
your second service,
6 months down the line, 8 months down the line,
or a year
down the line.
Like, hey, you owe me another service.
Right. So we're not doing that anymore. And it's a healthy reminder to make sure that it doesn't matter what industry you're in.
It doesn't.
I don't care if you are, I don't care if you are an investor and you have assets.
Feel it. He did a money bag, right?
If you have assets in multiple hedge funds and businesses, if the deal is done and there's no more needed to be done for that contract, close it out. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. So I definitely learned that.
And shout out to Josue, who's in the chat. When people go back and rewatch this, whenever you're watching this, Josue owns a pest control company in Northern California. He's excellent at everything. Rodents, general pest control.
The boy, man, he can.
Proofing. It doesn't matter. So Josue, when this is posted, come back on there and post your pest control company and we'll pin it and let folks know how to find you.
That Northern California swag.
Come on. Ho swag. Okay. Keep It Goins.
Yeah, Keep It Goins Foundation.
That's our nonprofit that provides free pest control.
We have an event. We'll just have this plug because we're going to drop it on social media January 30th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, in person or virtually.
Yes, RSVP to get the virtual link.
Yes, and join us because we are going to be having a conversation I should say, we're partnering with Chase Bank.
Yes, JP Morgan Chase.
And they're going over financial budgets and all things financial. And our partnership with them is, are you laughing at me?
No, I am. But I love you.
Okay.
You got it.
Our partnership with them, we're a nonprofit, is because people are,
because we're nonprofit.
Yeah, right. They're requiring our service because they may be in a financial bind.
Right.
So what a partnership it is, not only for them, but for other colleagues, friends that can benefit from the information.
Yeah, so to reiterate, it's a free financial health workshop put on by JP Morgan Chase, who is a partner of the Keep It Goins Foundation.
Yes.
And we're going to be doing these at the moment at a quarterly basis. So this is the first one of this quarter. Next one will be second quarter. But we plan on ramping up if a lot of people show up and show out. And I know as a for-profit business with Get Goins Pest Control and a nonprofit, we are also still learning tools to make sure we have capital. We're using credit the right way. We're budgeting correctly. We are
intaking.
Yeah, just all making sure we're still saving. Do we have a trust set up for grace and all these things that it doesn't matter what level of financial whatever financial level you're at, it doesn't matter. You can be an entrepreneur, you can be a beneficiary of ours who couldn't afford pest control. Whatever situation you're in, you're going to learn something. So come, it's free, RSVP. Go to Keep It Goins on social media. You will see the link there to RSVP. We have it in our stories. We already did a post about it. There's a flyer. You can scan the QRC code. It'll take you there. So please RSVP. We'd love to see you online or be there in person. It'll be even awesome. It's the Chase Bank by SoFi Stadium.
Yes. Okay. Josue, if you're down here, thank you. I see your congratulations on that. And absolutely, brother. We'll make sure that we get you the link too. And that you can share it with anyone you want to.
Yeah, so. Anybody, please share. Okay. And where shall we pay to next?
So I made some lamb tonight. I mean, Goins Goodies is right there.
Good.
So I'm just excited. Everything is sweet potato. I got some.
Are you okay? Well, you're moving your mic around. You're going to be making.
No, it's just when I rubbed my eye, I felt a little spicy. And I thought I got all the heat out of my hand.
He made lamb chops. So I love lamb. That's my favorite meat. And I feel like probably every Goins guidance, we probably gonna talk about the things that we eat consistently. But it's consistently good. The lamb chops were bomb. He made broccolini. It was a little spicy, but I didn't mind it. And the mashed potatoes, sweet potato mashed potatoes, were absolutely perfect. You were putting cinnamon in it at one point, and you can drop this in the comments if you like sweet potato mash and what do you put in it. How do you whip yours up? Because there's so many ways to make it, and it can be good so many ways, but the way you made it tonight, I was cool with it.
Yeah, I took my wife's advice because really Goins Goodies is a food review, right? Whether we're cooking or whether we're reviewing food.
Other people's food.
So when she reviewed my sweet potatoes, she said, don't put cinnamon in there. And so I said, okay. So without cinnamon, so I won't put cinnamon if it doesn't require it, which is probably not going to be for anything. But it's fun to cook for her, and our friends came over today, and we were able to, just be a blessing because we love hosting. And I think food is a really good breaking bread or a good
it's a good
it's for pleasure, like a good
it's good for fellowshipping and talking because food is for pleasure. So when you can have a good meal that's cooked in love, it just makes the conversation and the mood and everything so much better. And he gave you a tip on barbecuing. He was like, don't use lighter fluid at all on the coals, so you don't have the lighter fluid in your food. We all grew up watching people with lighter fluid on coals and barbecuing. So how do you barbecue? I know he wants a smoker. So that's going to be...
I thought you in the rehab.
You got jokes because you want to smoke. First of all, I'm already smoking hot. Okay.
That's right.
You're already a smoker because you got me.
That's right.
Anyway,
that's good. Wick
so
right
stupid.
there. That's good.
So he wants a smoker. Look, I got all year, guys, to shop for one. Ooh.
When I first met you. So yeah, we definitely are going to get one of those because I'm excited about it. Testimony.
You're so stupid. I was like, what did you say?
Is that when I first met you?
He's like, dang, I want a smoker. No, what did you say?
I said, that you went to rehab.
He's so stupid. Normally his dad jokes, I just ignore because they're not that funny.
Yes,
That one made me chuckle. I was like, what? You dork.
Well,
anyway. You're so stupid.
What was the appetizer?
I was putting your daughter to sleep. No.
Dang, family pivot is next. What? I put her to sleep too.
No.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, our little Gracie Poo, we move into parenting and marriage next, but our little Gracie Poo, she was tired and she wasn't like, she just had something going on in her little tummy.
Yeah.
So I had to be upstairs with her a good majority of the time, but I could smell the sweet potato pancakes he was making with the turkey bacon and the maple syrup and the Biscoff. I was like, So he did bring me up some, which I appreciated, but I feel like if I was down here, I would have got more than that because I know they ate more than what I ate. I had one little pancake and some turkey bacon. That was it. I don't see nothing in there set aside for me.
A sweet potato pancake, by the way.
Don't try to. They got that, okay? I wanted more. That's been the thing. So as we wrap up Goins Goodies, it's I want more. Like I want to eat more. Usually, like you know what I mean. Like I like leftovers. I want to have some the next day, or just maybe a few hours later. Like
what happened when you had the jelly or the cherry jelly? That was leftover.
No. First of all, you know how you see how they try to do it.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm not saying it's a real.
Okay, I'm about to get you.
No, because it was.
No, shit. Okay, so I had some cherry jelly earlier in the week, y'all, that expires. Cherry jelly. The cherry jelly expires April 2026. It is January. The almond butter in there expires May 2026.
Okay.
Well, the expiration date, like Maury Poppins says, that was a lie because it had a funny taste. I just wanted like a little bit of jelly and almond butter on a spoon to eat with my little mixed nuts little thing I put together, and immediately my stomach was like, no, this is not okay. I don't like it, and my stomach immediately reacted. I was both ends, okay, not to get too graphic.
Right.
But the only reason I had that jelly probably when I was, last year. Like
it was sitting in there for a minute.
I don't know what year we bought it because I feel like jelly.
We bought it.
It could have been while I was pregnant because while I was pregnant, one of my favorite thing to eat was jelly, almond butter sandwiches.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So
you love those.
You were eating jelly too for a while, but
love those.
So it was just, don't try to make it seem like if there's something I really like leftover wise, I'm not gonna eat it sooner. Cause you think I'm gonna let lamb chops leftovers sit in there for days? No,
that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. You. That's good.
Okay, so anyway, moving on to marriage.
Marriage, which is good.
Oh man, this past week was it was tough.
Yeah, this week was the first 2 weeks of this month. We were definitely stretched, and there's a testimony still brewing, so I won't go all the way into detail until it kind of comes more so fully out. But it was a week where it was 2 weeks, but the last week per se was more so. What was you reading?
No, I was just saying.
Sometimes she'll tap me. That means don't say nothing.
No. I mean, because we're supposed to be talking to each other.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
See, you guys are in the beginning stages of this super poppin', millions of people watching.
Goins Live.
Yeah, millions of people watching.
Studio audience.
So this is.
See how I declared that?
Yeah, this is the beginning stages. You could say, I remember when they were doing it like this.
Right.
So Anyway.
It was something that it wasn't funny. I can put it that way. Like, it wasn't funny because it's real decisions that can really make or break your purpose and your destiny.
For sure.
And when you have banked everything on your choices based on what you believe, and it's contradictory, will you still make choices based upon the initial decisions that you made? And we were tested, and by the grace of God, we stayed consistent. But that wasn't without an argument. It wasn't without tears. It wasn't without, man, I got down to the point where I was on the ground and I was like, Lord, help me. Like, if I was winning an Oscar, like, Lord,
yeah,
help me.
Well, the things that attack a marriage, there's so many things that can attack a marriage. And we just so happen to be married, own a business, and we have a child. So there's a lot of financial responsibilities. There's a lot of our sweat equity.
I like that.
We put
sweat
into
equity. That's a bar for next
the
Friday,
legacy,
by the way.
Sweat equity that we're putting into the legacy for grace.
Yeah.
And anything that's affecting that legacy on the outside, anything that's a threat to that, it's our response to it.
Right.
So this week was learning how to, and I think this happens. I'm sure you get to a point in your marriage where it's a lot easier, and you kind of you're coasting through even the storms, right?
Yo, that's
like
deep.
It's not that there's not a storm.
Woo,
you're just like,
through the storm.
I'm coasting through it because
that's good. Wow.
We can be in a storm and still be inside the house looking at it. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, but we're in here, but it's there and it's real, and water could be coming in, but we still here, and it's gonna be over. Storms are not forever.
You know the sidebar.
I don't want to forget what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't forget your
Jesus
sidebar.
on the boat. That's all.
Well, I actually was thinking. See, we're in sync,
Okay.
baby, because that's what I was thinking as I was saying it. I just didn't say it. Come on,
Man.
you're right there with me. Just that we still are learning in our marriage how to attack, fight back at the problem together.
Right.
Because me and you is not the problem.
No.
If there is a problem,
come on, you hitting it.
We are dealing with it together. That again takes grace to go, okay, let me back up here. Yeah, I may not like what you're doing. I may not like what you're saying. I may not agree with you. We may seem like we're on two different planets right now. Is that really the case? Probably not. But you need grace to take a second and go, okay, I need mercy. I need grace. What are we really upset at here? Okay, we're upset at this. Okay, let's take a second. And sometimes, you do got to go to the other room. Yeah. Man, we had a studio apartment. What? There was no other room to go to. One time you were so irritated with me, you went into the bathroom, and the bathroom this big, y'all, and he went and laid on the floor.
And I looked to the left, and there was a roach that was looking right at me. I was like, wow.
Wait, no. But when I went in there, I was like, he's still in the bathroom. And I went in there, and you was curled up like you was in a little ball in a tub or on the floor. I don't know, but I was like, dang, he really wanted to get away from me. But again, there were times whatever it was, now we have this house to go, okay, you can go for a beautiful walk. We can go anywhere in this house. But I'm saying that to say sometimes you do need to take a breather. Yeah. But you learn that what's really happening is something that you're supposed to fight together. You're not supposed to fight it separate. So the ego, all that, you humble yourself and you just remember, what did God give us to steward here? He wants us to do this. So if this is happening, we're learning something. Yeah. There's something to be learned. There's something that we are growing in. Yeah. And then it takes he need to work on that, and then we be fine.
One thing she said that was dope is you don't look at each other, but you attack the problem. And when you said that, and you said by the grace of God, there's a scripture that says, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. And a lot of times people are like, okay, but we got to do something about it.
That's me.
But if you think about it,
yeah,
if you stand still and you see salvation, him doing it, you're taking your eyes off of each other and
putting your eyes
on him, which is effectively attacking the problem.
Because then you ended up hearing from the Lord this week specifically on what to do about an issue we were having. And the Lord is so good, y'all. This is what I love about God. So I know so many. This is just one of the things I honor and I have so much reverence for.
Oh, it's froze.
Oh, it froze. Okay. These are one of the many reasons why I believe the way that I believe is because a lot of times the answer that we're searching for, someone else is also searching for an answer, and you both might be each other's answer.
Well, yeah.
And that's what happened for us this week is we ended up being an answer, and they ended up being an answer, and we were an answer to each other's problems as businesses.
Yeah.
And that's what the Lord did. Yet right before that, we were arguing about it and trying to tell the other, we need to do this. Da, da, da. But in that stillness and in that trust came the answer.
Yeah, we were, and it's funny because me and her were actually each other's answer as well, because her intuition, which
it was tough.
Women have it in more than men, obviously, was for us to pivot but not lose destiny.
Right.
And then my part was to
Madonna, we love you. I'm sorry. Because this one, we were trying to see it froze, so I was trying to make sure no one asked us nothing. If you asked us something, please type it again. LaDonna, we love you.
Yeah,
love you.
I think Josue may have earlier.
And yeah, he did. Josue, yeah, he's the producer. Let's go.
And then I was able to take we're talking about marriage, right? I was able to take what was strong on her in her spirit and
bring order to it.
It's not necessarily order because
I was kind of.
But no, because what she
or the order that it went in.
Yeah, the order that it went in, because sometimes she'll bring order or wisdom or clarity is a better word for it.
Yeah, like this. I cracked the whip.
Crack it, baby.
I thought you were, what a crack is.
Right. Her gut feeling led to me seeking with her gut feeling.
Yeah.
And then that actually opened the door to where the Lord wanted us to pivot. But the Lord is so amazing because the Lord already knew that our other colleagues were in this situation for a while. We didn't. And guess what? We wouldn't have called them. I don't know how I'm talking like that. We wouldn't have called them had we not went through the first 15 days.
So sweet.
But that was how God works, because within that first 15 days, it built our faith to continue to declare, believe, and stay on course, because one emotional decision can ruin your destiny or can derail it. Ooh. So it's really important that your decisions, especially if you're a believer, need to come spiritually and with wise counsel. And that's something that I'm still growing in. And I think a lot of us are growing in not making emotional decisions.
Man, yeah, because I love that the spiritual covering we're under, Prophet has said, like, hey, I can flash. Like, I got a temper. So he's been teaching us, again, the grace to not make decisions when you're super emotional or upset. And that's just, men can be emotional, women can be emotional. But to really just because I'm feeling something doesn't make it true.
Right, facts.
Doesn't make it factual. You know, I can feel like, well, because you did this, I don't know if I'd be married to you, or you could be married. But those are emotions. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? What is the purpose? See, we happen to, thank you, by the grace of God, showed us what our purpose is, what our destiny is.
Need that.
You have to have that.
Gotta see it. You gotta see it.
The sooner you and your partner can see it. It took, we've been married almost 5 years.
Yeah.
Almost 5 years. And Ryan has amazing visions. Like, he sees it. And there are times that he would be like, man, I see this. And I'd be like, okay. Like, but I caught up. Caught up. Caught up but I had to learn that the importance of, okay, he's seeing this, so why am I not?
Right.
Why not? Like, I don't have to, don't always dismiss what your partner is feeling strongly about as far as destiny and purpose.
Oh man, you know what? I'll say that again. I think I said it last week, give your partner room to fail. Yeah. I'm telling you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some advice that I would give married couples, engaged couples, boyfriend, girlfriend, moving towards marriage, business colleagues. Business is kind of, you're right there. Some decisions is business, but just in general, if you can give your partner room to make a mistake and fail, so that in a spirit of it's going to be okay, in a spirit of forgiveness, then they can not walk on eggshells. Even they may not be, but you know what I'm saying? When you take that away, then you actually give them more excellence to operate on. So we're learning.
Yeah, and I was going to say that if one is feeling we should do this and the other one is saying, well, I want to do that. And I do believe, and we talked about this earlier with our wonderful friend.
She's right there.
Mama LaDonna.
You see her?
Yes, I see the fire. Fire upon that.
We love you.
Love you. Just that if the Lord has you if you're in his will and he has given you whatever he's given you to do while you're here, no matter what you do, he will make sure that it gets fulfilled. That's throughout the Bible. So that's also when you're looking at Christ, looking to him and not at your spouse. Like, why are you doing that? Why you want to do that? It's like, you know what, Lord? I know that if he's not supposed to do it, then you gonna snatch him up. You gonna reroute him. Like, you'll make it. I don't have to, unless you tell me to, I don't have to stop him and try to control what's happening.
Yeah.
Because if the Lord wants him to do it, then he gonna move me out the way.
Yeah.
So it still goes back to trusting the Lord. That's why we be taught. I don't know how people do it without that foundation.
Yeah.
And again, we're not judging I'm not judging anybody that doesn't believe in Christ. I'm not. I don't know how you do it without trusting Christ, just because life's and I just it's a lot harder. That's my experience. But I don't judge people who don't. I just want them to experience trusting the Lord for all that they desire, so that the Lord can move you into his will for your life, because then life is, it's just so much more than you could ever imagine. But that's just, so it's no judgment to anybody that's not there, because I wasn't always there. And I'm still learning. You just never stop learning.
And I never do. I say, like, when I married you because I fell in love with you, right?
I
tripped and fell. When I was single and I wanted the Lord to bless me with my life partner, that's what my mind was on. And the Lord blessed me with you, not because of purpose only, but because he loves to give you pleasure. He says, beloved, I would that you prosper and be in health. I would that you be in health and prosper in all things, even as your soul prosper. God wants you to enjoy life. and he gives you a spouse to trust him and enjoy everything about his life. When I'm laying next to you and we haven't had sex or whatever and whatnot, but I'm just going to bed at night.
Are you giving a hypothetical situation?
Yeah, giving a hypothetical, because sometimes it's like, oh, we had sex. Yes, you should when you're married. If you're not, what's going on? But I'm talking about just laying next to you.
Right.
To have somebody to lay next to is a blessing. If you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are the moments of checking yourself and being like, man, when I had to sleep down here sometimes, if I think I'm right, man, I'd be like, oh man, I sure do miss a foot on a thigh. I sure do miss
or Grace.
Right. Grace now is in the middle, but looking past Grace to how you got here. Right, like. Well, let's not forget that that's what the foundation of marriage is you fell in love with that person. So you have to kind of remember that both of y'all chose to be with each other. You listen to God, but you still made the choice. Hey. So I'm just, thanking God that that's the primary reason of I'm not fighting you at the end of the day. You definitely need to have your single moments, because that's just human nature, even though we have a higher spiritual nature, but you know what I'm saying? But when you're married, that's what I want. I want to come home and be like, oh, hey, how you doing, babe? Give you a kiss. You know what I'm saying? How was your day? This and that. Don't act like you don't miss that when it's gone.
Right.
People, I'm just trying to talk about some perspective, knowing that I still have to keep first things first is the Lord, and then realizing that I'm married to you by the grace of God. Purpose is included in that, but I don't need to fulfill purpose and not realize, because once you get there, you want to be there with. If you think about it, like I want to fulfill my destiny, but I want to be there with and share it with somebody. I don't want to be like, okay, cool, I got my mate. Now let's go fulfill our destiny, as opposed to I got my mate and I'm gonna love her, and then the destiny is coming, but I'm not going to take my mind off of the main reason. I married you because I love you, not because I want to fulfill a destiny.
Right. The destiny didn't come until after we were married.
Thank you.
We didn't know what the heck. We didn't know. I didn't know for sure I was going to be doing pest control.
Right.
What? He definitely didn't want to do it. So it's.
Grace didn't either.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I know. Our daughter, man. Like being a parent. Our nephew Caleb I saw him weigh in earlier, and we love you too, nephew. He is graced to have, is it 5? You got 5 now total? Mm-hmm. I mean, 6. Yeah. Well, either way, you, sir, young man, are graced to have a tribe, and how you do it. Super Dad, how you and your beautiful, 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 beautiful partner, Deja. What? Yeah. All the people. I saw a video of one of your daughters telling on the other one on the phone with a video. I'm like, I am not ready for that. Like, Grace, if we have another child, we already know what his name is. We already know. That will crack me up if she sent a video or if he sent a video of the other one talking about I'm telling on that tickled me. So, yeah, if you have more than one child, so that shows a level of grace that's on your life to manage that, because one is a lot for us. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
There he is right there. Yeah. That was so funny. Hey, nephew, that had me cracking up. She was like, I need you to get over here. That was funny.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah, that was funny.
So cute.
Yeah. So I guess we can end it by saying Grace's birthday is next week.
She's going to be 1.
Not in 10 days.
She's going to be 1. I'm not ready. I'm not ready, y'all, but she is, and it's exciting. She's going to be walking. She's going to be, all these things are on the horizon, and I just look at her every day, And I'm just like, wow. First of all, we just, again, had dinner with wonderful friends whose son is so, like, we were just listening to them talk about their son and how just anointed he is and how smart and brilliant a genius he was so young. And I'm like, all right, Grace, look, look, I'm going to need you to tell me that you want some food right now. Like, he was like, I want to eat too. That's what he said. At 10 months, I want to eat too. Well, Grace said, Merry Christmas. She said, Merry Christmas. So, hey, she's on the right track.
Yeah, Grace.
No, but that was, being a parent is amazing. She's going to be one, so. And now she cries when you leave.
Which I love. I mean, I don't love that she cries when I leave, but you know what I mean? Like
I love that she does.
Like, I love that I'm loved.
Okay. Daddy will be back. And he just be like, doo, 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 doo. Like today he was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. She was like, and everybody's looking like, oh, they never see her cry. And she was crying when you went to the bathroom.
Oh, I didn't.
And I was like, they're looking at me like, what'd you do? I was like, but anyway, it's cute. It's a beautiful bond, daddy and daughter.
Daddy's little girl.
Daddy's, yeah.
So, I hope that you guys had an amazing Saturday.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on the late night Goins Live.
Goins Live after dark.
At any given point in time on a Saturday, we try to dial it into the afternoon, early evenings. But if we ever have anything, but we can still make it on, we will.
We will. I don't care what time it is.
If not, then we'll probably, we'll let you guys know and maybe do it the next Sunday. But we're sticking to a Saturday script.
Yeah, we're committed. We're committed. And again, please RSVP for our Keep It Goins event, free financial workshop at the Chase Bank by SoFi Stadium, January 30th, 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. You can be in person if you want. If not, RSVP and you can participate online. Any financial questions that you have, Chase experts are in the building and can answer any questions about budgeting, credit, whatever. Please RSVP and share the link with everyone to attend. And that's it.
That's it.
We love y'all. Hey.
All right.
And good night, y'all. Good night. A good night. This is a Goins good night. Oh, this is a Goins good night. Oh, this is a Goins good night.